What is up, guys? It is Duke, and today we are coming at you with some NDL action. What I'm talking about is No Dip League. And for those of you who have not seen this content on the channel, this is the first time I'm going to be covering a No Dip League war. What the No Dip League is, it's kind of been in the works now for a good handful of months. We're just underway, a couple weeks in this war. I'm hanging out over here with the guys at It's a G Thangg. They won their war here against a French-Canadian team, which I will not say the name because I will butcher it, so out of respect for them. So It's a G Thangg wound up with an 80-79 win here. Now, in the No Dip League wars, you cannot have any Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 11s. Self-explanatory. No Town Hall 10s versus Town Hall 9s. So you either wipe your Town Hall 9s or you move on. 10s cannot come down to the rescue. And in this war, we did see one on the other side of the map here. So it was an 80-79 nail-biter win, and there was one Town Hall 9 that was left untripled over on the It's a G Thangg side, which was a huge one here. So as you can see with the total destruction, it was a 1-star win. Total destruction was exactly the same. So these wars, it turns out to be, are very competitive. It's pretty cool because you really have to game plan for hitting your own town hall level, and you need to take care of business, and it can come down to one little star, one fraction of percentage. So what I want to do is here I want to show you two Town Hall 9s and two Town Hall 10 attacks here. So the first one we're going to be looking at, the two Town Hall 9s we're showing you today, are going to be two witch walks. And by witch walks, we're talking about a queen walk off on the one side. As you can see, the queen coming in with her healers on the left-hand side. And then at the bottom, you're going to see the witches come in and start to do their thing. So unlike a witch slap where you have the witches coming in on each side, here you have one side as a queen walk and one side as a witch walk, which is a pretty cool attack. There was a good handful of BoWitch attacks here, a good handful of BoWitches, a good handful of witch slaps, a good handful of hogs sprinkled in too, but I really wanted to show the witch walk because it's kind of like a forgotten about attack. It's pretty cool if you can pull it off. It's fun. I know maybe about a year ago you saw a lot of the bowler queen walk splits here. This is kind of like the same thing. You're seeing the witches going on the one side. As you can see down on the right hand side, the hound is being taken care of by those skeletons, really causing a nice distraction. Meanwhile, Queen is up on the top with the golem doing her thing. She is taking out those outer structures, and the bowlers are coming in there, taking out that second expo. That thing is about to drop, and the healers are latched on. It's not only the witches down there, but also the bowlers, which is a cool thing because it'll be able to sustain them and make them cut right through. Meanwhile, the Queen is just off in La La Land doing her own thing, really having no trouble at all. Pretty much all of her health is there, plus her ability, and the healers on her back. So she is just going through and just slicing and dicing, almost like a cake walk in the park here, just strolling all through, no problem for her. As you can see, those healers are still doing their thing at the bottom, taking care of the witches and the bowlers. So this is a very strong, a very good attack here on this type of base. So add that to your arsenal. Make sure you're grabbing this army comp, screen grab it here at the end as we can see it pop up. It is a beautiful attack. Like I said, not a ton of witches involved, only 4 witches. Make sure you're getting your bowlers from your clan castle, go through and get it done just like Mike did. Second attack, moving on, is the same thing here. I wanted to show you another witch walk just because I am in love with the attack here. We've seen so many different witch compositions here on the channel. I covered so many of them, and here TBT is going to be coming in with the same type of attack. This base layout is a little bit different. He's got the queen down with her healers, bringing in the golems on the top side. We have actually the witches starting up top there, which kind of surprised me. So we're coming in from a different side here, different angle. Queen is going to be working her way down. As you can see, the golems went down on the left. The wizards created the funnel in order to push her south. We do not want her coming in with the mix of your kill squad there and your main army. We want her going off on her own, doing her own thing, taking out those outer defenses. As you can see, the healers are latched on up top to those witches, and they're going to stroll around the base. Meanwhile, right on the inside, you have the king and all of his minions rolling through. You got the bowlers just coming through, slicing that up. Meanwhile, as you can see, again, the queen is pretty much untouched. She's going to take out that mortar, and she's going to roll her way around. If you really project her walk here, you can see that outside of that air defense, she really has nothing standing in her way. A couple point defense cannons on the back end there. The archer towers are up on the top right. They're not going to play a part. She is just going to come around scot-free and just cherry pick those cannons and help her bow out there as he's going to be coming through. And the healers are on him now because she had no reduction in her HP. So she's going to roll through, and there's 2 defenses left at this point. We have a wizard tower, which is about to get clocked by the golem, the barbarian king, and the bowlers chucking the rocks. And then we have just a Tesla left, which is down for the count here. So these guys over at G Thangg can really handle their business at the Town Hall 9 level. Now, the No Dip League, the actual division that they're in is the Amateur Division, which is made up of 4 Town Hall 11s, 8 Town Hall 10s, and the rest is 18 Town Hall 9s. So Town Hall 9s, you got to get your game on, and in this one, they really did handle business and did a great job in the war here. Next thing, we're going to jump up to Town Hall 10, see a couple hits here. We have a BoWitch attack. And this one here I wanted to show, it wasn't extremely overpowering here. Hey, any triple at Town Hall 11 is a job well done in my book. I know they're tough. I've seen so many failed attacks at the Town Hall 10 level versus opposing Town Hall 10s. As you can see, he's got a ton of bowlers ripping through here. And the thing that I really want you to pay attention to is the pathing of the one golem. The one golem is going to come in from looks like about the 12 o'clock side. He's going to work all the way around clockwise on this base here. He is going to front for these witches and bowlers, and he's going to do a good job of just going ahead and creating a diversion. I know a lot of guys have commented here on the channel with some of these Town Hall 10 attacks here that is luck. Well, it does take a little bit of luck to get these Town Hall 10 triples, but it takes some skill also. But in this case, it might be a little bit of luck. But this golem here is going to be the MVP of the raid. At this point, it looks like there was a ton left on the map. If I was watching live, I would say, you know what, he's probably not going to get the triple here. It looks like we have an Inferno Tower in the center and a good amount of defenses there on the bottom, which could cause a lot of problems. The golem, though, is trailing a bit. He is going to pick up a head of steam, and he is going to go ahead, and he is just going to tank. That is what he's known for. He is going to tank. Queen is in the center there. She takes down that Inferno Tower just in the nick of time. Golem's going to punch on that mortar there, and then he's going to work his way south. As you can know, he only locks on 2 defenses. So meanwhile, the bowlers and the witches are going to be targeting in on any structure they can find. The golem jumps ahead of the raid, and he saves the day here. He takes out that giant bomb, and he forces those 2 cannons to focus in on him. Meanwhile, the bowlers and the witches are able to just come back and pick off those defenses and those structures. Once that mortar goes down, there's basically just a cannon and an archer tower. The air defense doesn't do anything at this point. So the cannon's picking on that golem. The golem is probably going to split right there. And then really all that's left is the archer tower just to really focus in on. That cannon is about to go down here. He's cutting it close, and he goes ahead and boom, he drops that cannon. Now, baby golem's going to run over there. I don't know what the skeletons are going for. Do we have a troll builder hut? Yes, we do. So got to keep your eye on that, guys. So the archer tower is locked in on that baby golemite. And that allows just the witches to go through and rip up that section of the wall to go in and take out that archer tower for the 3-star here. So that is huge. Anytime, especially in the No Dip League, these Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10s are so important. There was 8 of them here in this division, the amateur division, and G Thangg was able to get 2 of them. So to go ahead and get 2 here is big time. Next, we're going to jump up to number 11 on the map here by Mangy. So Mangy goes through with a queen walk LaLoon attack. He's going to be queen walking from the bottom here. This queen is going to be the MVP of the attack here. He's got the level 4 healers, so he's going to go through, start at the bottom. He wants to get in there and get that air defense and get those 2 wizard towers. If he can get those wizard towers and an air defense down, it really is going to allow him to bring in the air portion of the attack. Looks like the bombers are coming. The bombers, wow, I'm stuck on the builder's hall here. So your wall breakers are coming through. They're going to bust through and allow the queen to get in here and go 1, 2, 3. Wizard tower, then air defense. Queen is really getting some help here by the healers. And it looks like, is he going to drop a rage spell down at this point? Yes, perfect rage right on top. Uses the ability and is able to pull that hound out of the castle, but has a cloak on, so the hound's going to go ahead and focus his efforts on the king, which is not going to be a problem at all. So queen is going ahead and she's going to pop that hound and she's going to take out those little houndettes here. So as she goes through, next she's going to work her way in. If she can go and get that queen, that would be amazing. Archer tower is down. Queen is going to walk in and he's going to use another rage spell here, and he's going to take out that queen. Out comes a LaLoon, down goes the Inferno tower. The queen is just doing all kinds of damage. Then it looks like we have 3 air defenses, so he's bringing in 1 hound and a good handful of loons, another hound coming in, so he's going to go with a counterclockwise motion here. As you can see where the defense is set, he's going to go up and around, make his way through there with some nice pathing. Has some minions in behind just for some cleanup. Has 3 haste spells and a heal. So at this point, the Town Hall 10 with an Inferno here. We have a level 3 Infernos. This could be a bit of a struggle, but he's able to path those loons right in there. Uses a heal over top of those wizard towers, which is humongous. Thank you to our buddy Cleric Dragoon for those awesome healing the loon videos. So make sure you check them out, of course. Got to slip my buddy a little bit of help here. So as you can see, he's still going through, got some loons on the back end there. And at this point, you can see is pretty much all she wrote. The hound is going to tank. Expo is down. Now it is nothing but cleanup. So this is a beautiful, patient Town Hall 10 attack here. That is the main thing you have to have. I know when I attack, I have 0 patience. Mangy has the patience. That is what you guys really need to practice, that patient going through. Now, it would help if the hound would have popped here, but it was a bit of an overkill on the second portion of attack. 98%, that is going to go down. I know I had a fun time watching these attacks. No Dip League is a ton of fun. I know they're taking signups for season number 2 now. There's like 60 clans that are involved in the No Dip League here. It is gaining a ton of steam. People are enjoying it. It is really pushing up your skill level. No slouch attacks here. You need to get it done. You need to come prepared with your A game, and these guys did. It's a G Thangg with the victory. 80-79. Excellent job here. Wonderful attack. So if you have any questions, the Discord link for the No Dip League is going to be down below. Make sure you check out It's a G Thangg. See their clan tag here. We'll jump in there. We're going to show their clan tag off. So make sure you check that out. Fair Play War Clan in the NDL Amateur Division. So if you're looking for a clan, you want to get into these types of wars, it's pretty cool. It's tons of fun. Make sure you check them out, and we will see you guys later.